Hello everyone, welcome to 希平方 show called NG 英文. My name is John Drummond 阳昊恩.
Hello， 大家好，欢迎回到我们希平方的节目 NG 英文，我是 Angela。
We have a great show for you today with our good friend Melody, who's known around the Taiwanese community as Melo Moon 夏沐。
那今天呢，我们很幸运的邀请到了甜姐儿歌手夏沐来到我们希平方的英文节目。
Before we get to the interview with Melody and I, Angela and I wanted to break down some of the cultural differences Melody talked about, particularly about 试试看 and kind of how we can explain that in English.
那在我们进入到访谈节目之前呢，我跟John要先来跟大家分析一下夏沐呢他在访谈中有提到的一个中文直接翻成英文的错误示范哦，也就是我们常常会讲的试试看，常常会有人翻成 try see， 那这样其实是不对的用法哦。那为什么我们要来讨论这个主题呢？因为其实很多时候中文直接翻成英文是不对的哦。那我们就赶快来进入今天的 NG 英文主题，了解到底要怎么样说才是正确的说法吧。
Okay, Angela. So for our NG 英文 part today, we're talking about 试试看. Is that correct?
没错，今天我们要来谈试试看怎么样讲英文才是正确的哦。
When we say in Chinese 试试看, what are we trying to say in English?
问得好诶，在中文里面，如果我们要讲试试看的时候，通常是在建议人家说，你可以试着做这件事情，那看你喜不喜欢，试试看，看你喜不喜欢这样子的意思啊。或者是像平常我们要，这个东西感觉不知道好不好吃那人家就会说，不然你吃吃看嘛，你吃吃看，看你喜不喜欢。或者是你看那个地方好像感觉不错，可以去看，你去了看你喜不喜欢，这样子去看，吃吃看，试试看。或者是你要不要做这件事情，你想我到底要不要做这件事，人家说你做做看就知道了嘛，做做看，看你喜不喜欢，这样子中文说法。那在英文呢，因为看我们大家常常会想成就是 see 的翻译嘛那这样子可以直接翻成英文讲说eat see 吃吃看，可以这样子讲吗 John?
Yeah, good question, Angela. So when we're talking about 试试看 or 吃吃看, we're kind of suggesting to do something. So for example, with 试试看, maybe you don't know if you like baseball. So your friend might just say, hey, just go and try and see if you like it. So 试试看, go try and see if you'd like to play baseball. And for example, with 吃吃看, it's also like try that food and see if you like it. Oh, do you like to eat stinky tofu? Oh, I don't know. So your friend might say, hey, 吃吃看, try to eat it and see if you like it.
没错，这样说的好所以这样子大家有没有理解到，如果要说你去做做看，看你喜不喜欢，我们可以说 try it and see if you like it。 那其实英文还有另外一种说法，可以用来表达几乎所有这种试试看的情境哦。我们可以说 try it out。
Yeah, that's right, Angela. So the best thing to say in English is try it out. So try it out can be a general statement that we can use for eating, doing, seeing, anything that we want. When we're not sure how we feel, but we want to learn if we like that thing.
是的，感谢这样详细的说明大家都了解了吗？好啦，那既然我们听了这么多的解释，现在当然来个小小练习咯。我们来跟John练习一下要怎么运用 try it out。 那举个例子呢，像是今天我们去超市看到这个冰淇淋，哇，感觉看起来好好吃哦。但你朋友说看起来好吃，但不知道它是不是真的好吃到底要不要买呀？那这时候人家就可能说，哎呀，不试怎么知道呢？你 try it out， 你试试看嘛，说不定真的好吃啊。这时候就可以用这样子的片语 try it out， 是不是很实用呢？
Yeah, nice, Angela. Okay, so let's sum it up. Instead of saying try, see, what is something better we can say?
我们可以说 try it out， 这样子的用法可以适用在各种你希望别人去试试看的各种情境里面哦。那下次如果再遇到类似的情境的话，你就不会不小心脱口而出讲了让自己出糗的话，你会知道说是要用 try it out 这样子的片语来表达自己内心的想法哦。好，那接下来我们话不多说，赶快进入到我们今天的访谈内容吧。
Today on NG 英文, I'm joined by夏沐, or Melody. She's a Taiwanese singer, songwriter, musician, aerial dancer, impactivist, and all-around amazing human being. Everyone, please welcome Melody.
Hey!
What's up, Mel?
What's up, John? So happy to be here on the show with you. I'm excited.
Thank you for joining us on NG 英文 today.
Yeah.
How's everything in your world?
访谈一开始呢 John 会问到 Melody 说他的世界最近都在忙些什么。那 Melody 回答说他最近呢一样都是老样子啊， 试着做最好的自己 ，be the best version of myself， 或是像写音乐啦、打坐、享受人生，还有学习等等。那我们就赶快来认识认识这位美丽甜姐儿歌手夏沐 Melody。
Wow, everything is going great. I'm trying to be the best version of myself. I'm writing music. I'm enjoying life. I'm trying to meditate as much as I can and just to enjoy, you know, and learn.
Man, I love that. I love to hear that you're meditating.
Yes.
Yeah, you just released a few new songs, or you have some upcoming songs, is that right?
Yes, I do.
Can you share a little bit about that?
Yes.
在对我们的甜姐儿 Melody 有了初步认识之后，当然也要来了解一下她的新歌咯。那接下来 John 会问一些跟她的 upcoming songs 跟她即将推出的几首新歌有关的问题。他会提到其中一首叫做 Running Back， 是他和一位来自于圣露西亚 Saint Lucia 的伙伴一同录制的哦。那是怎么样的歌呢？ Melody 提到它是一首相当适合目前炎炎夏日的舞曲哦。赶快来听听他的介绍吧。
It is called Running Back, and I'm working on this song with my friend Ko Krill from St. Lucia, actually. And this is going to be a dancehall kind of EDM vibe song for the perfect summer party vibe. Yeah.
Ooh, just in time for the summer vibes.
Oh, yeah.
So can you share a little bit about, what is the process you go through when you're creating a song?
前面听完 Melody 介绍她的新歌之后，那各位可能也和我们一样，对于她写歌的过程感到相当好奇哦。那现在呢，主持人就要来问问 Melody 她在音乐创作的这个 process 这个过程啊，她是怎么样去发展，怎么样去进行的呢？那 Melody 也会跟我们分享到，有时候呢，音乐曲子她会先创作出来，但有时候呢，则是歌词会先产出，都不一定哦。不过他通常都会在网络上找到一个不错的素材，并且重复的播放，这样子来开始创作写歌哦。那他另外也提到了，以前呢，他都会想要把所有的事情做得尽善尽美，做得非常完美这样子哦。但现在呢，他学乖了，他会把所有的想法都写下来，慢慢去发想，让一切 go with the flow， 顺其自然就好。那我们话不多说，赶快听听接下来这段访谈吧。
Oh, yeah. So it's kind of different in each case. Sometimes the lyrics would come first, sometimes the melody would come first, but usually I would get a nice beat that I found online and then just vibe with it, play it on loop, and then just record how I want it to go with the flow, how I want it to be, and then start writing lyrics afterwards. And yeah, in the past, I would try to make everything perfect, but right now I just write down all my ideas on the paper first, and then it just makes it so much easier because I don't have this expectation of, I want this to be perfect or what rhymes with what. So just go with the flow and write everything down. Yeah.
Go with the flow.
Yes.
Yeah, that's such your style. So now I know you have such a beautiful singing voice, but you also want to be introducing more rap to the Taiwanese community.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, your hip hop style is shining through right now.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to focus now on hip hop fully?
在听完 Melody 写歌的过程之后，现在有个特别的事情要跟大家分享。那不过呢，在这之前先给各位一些时间来缓冲一下。大家目前对 Melody 的声音听下来，是不是也觉得哇，真的甜美到不行耶？大概是最适合唱抒情歌那种嗓音吧。但是他其实有个很特别的计划哦。接下来呢，John要问他是不是有在计划把更多的 rap 这种嘻哈饶舌曲风带进台湾，而且是不是还要把自己的风格改走成嘻哈路线呢？那 Melody 他也很大方的跟我们分享到，虽然他真的很想要写更多的嘻哈歌曲，但是他实在太喜欢唱歌了，所以未来希望可以结合东西方的音乐风格以及自己本身对音乐的知识，那以这样子的方式呢，来创造出属于他自己的音乐。那我们话不多说，赶快来听听他的分享吧。
I do want to write more songs in hip-hop, but I still love singing so much, so I want to do a combination between both two and combine Eastern and Western, like the knowledge I know and the different music styles into my own music and make it my own. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Where did your love of music come? When did you decide you wanted to kind of be an artist?
在听完 Melody 对音乐有多么热爱之后，现在 John 也开始好奇，他这份对唱歌的热情到底是从哪里来的呢？那 Melody 也会跟我们分享到，其实早在他还在娘胎的时候，就已经对音乐开始产生了特别的情愫哦。因为他的妈妈也同样是音乐人，那他爸爸呢是音乐制作人，两人在合作期间互相产生好感，并且共结连理，有了爱的结晶，也就是我们这位美丽甜姐儿啦。 那所以很幸运的呢，他从小就有机会进入到录音室，跟爸爸一起录音。那 Melody 他也提到，音乐其实从小到大陪伴着他经历过各种人生历程，不管是喜是忧，都一路有音乐的相伴啊。那渐渐呢，也就这样子变成他记录心情的一种方式。特别呢是在他在美国留学的那段期间，当时呢他加入了当地的合唱团，让他无意间发现，哇，这就是我想要的人生。而且再加上他曾经在中国有参与过音乐剧演出的机会，这才使他下定决心要走音乐这条路哦。那也就是在这样子一个充满爱与音乐的环境下成长，造就了我们今天 Melody 在歌唱方面的天赋，以及他对音乐的热爱。那另外他也提到，妈妈对他的影响也相当大哦。除了在歌词创作方面以外呢，妈妈也教过他怎么跳舞啦，或是像在镜头前面要怎么样呈现自己等等。那这些呢，都让 Melody 变得更加有自信。那我们讲了这么多，不如赶快切入主题，听听他们的访谈内容吧。
Actually, when I was in my mommy's belly already, because my mom, she was a singer and she was a dancer. That's how her and my dad met while my dad was producing her album at that time. And then she had me, and then she had to stop the project. But I just grew up surrounded by artists that was coming to my dad's studio to record. And growing up, I really like music, and it accompanied me to so many different phrases in my life, when I'm happy, when I'm sad. And it slowly became a way of me that I document my feelings. And especially in the States, I joined the choir. That's when I really started to feel like, oh, I like this and I want to do this for like the rest of my life. And before I came back to Taiwan, I was in China. I was very lucky to be involved in a musical. And ever since that, I decided, yes, I want to do this. Yeah.
So do you have any upcoming concerts or any places where people can come watch any of your shows?
那在我们听了这么多 Melody 她的音乐背景故事之后，大家有没有跟我们一样在想说，那她未来有没有机会办一场演唱会呢？待会 Melody 会跟我们讲到，她其实在 October 在10月的时候呢，会办一场她有生以来的第一场演唱会，而且特别的是，这是一场慈善演唱会哦。他希望能够跟他的伙伴们一起透过音乐来支持这个台北自闭儿协会啊，也就是刚刚提到的台北 Autism Children Association。那我们赶快来多了解一点这个特别的演唱会吧。
That's a very good question, actually. I'm planning my very, very first concert, and it's not just a normal concert, it's a charity concert. It will be in around October, and I'm gathering all my friends that is doing music together with me. We want to gather our power together and make an impact through music and through our work to support Taipei Autism Children Association.
That's so beautiful. So I do know you are such an activist and impactivist around the community, and you love doing charity events like this. So Mel, where did that inspiration come from?
哇，听到 Melody 在10月要办一场这个慈善演唱会之后，大家有没有跟我们一样觉得这到底是哪来的佛心美女，会唱歌又漂亮，然后又这么有爱心？待会就要问问她说，到底是什么启发了 Melody， 让她对于慈善活动有这么积极的态度呢？那 Melody 会讲到，其实啊，这一切的一切都是从她在美国念高中的时候开始的。那她其实呢，在美国念了3年的高中，现在是不是大家觉得难怪她英文这么好？可是不要以为在国外念书很好其实啊是有相当多不为人知的酸甜苦辣哦，特别是对于当地语言还不通的时候。那待会在下一段访谈中 Melody 要跟我们分享一些她在美国念书的心情点滴，以及遇到的一些文化上的冲击哦，赶快听听看吧。
It comes from love and studying abroad.
Studying abroad, that's right. You shared with me that you spent about 3 years in America studying,
Yes.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
So was that your first exposure then to English?
It wasn't my first exposure, but it's definitely the biggest impact that I had.
So what was your first exposure to English?
It started when I was studying in kindergarten. My parents put me in bilingual school. Thank you, Mom and Dad.
Shout out Mom and Dad.
Yay. Love you guys.
That's so cool. So then fast forward a little bit to, you were doing high school then, is that correct, for studying abroad?
Yes, that's correct.
Wow, that's a really tough time. So you did 3 years of high school in America for the first time.
Yes,
Oh my
for the
gosh.
very first time.
Tell me about the ups and downs.
那接下来我们赶快来认识一下 Melody 她的英文学习历程。那接下来 Melody 会讲到， 其实呢，他最开始接触英文的时候是从幼稚园开始的，因为他的父母把他送到一间双语学校。那后来到高中的时候呢，到了美国东岸宾州 Pennsylvania 的一间天主教学校就读。那他也讲到，其实啊，第一年在那里是相当不适应哦。第一，因为那里华人相当的少。那各位如果有在海外居住的经验，也大概可以体会得到这种心情哦。看不到自己亲朋好友那种熟悉的面孔就算了，如果连跟自己外形长得很像，同样是亚洲的这种面孔也看不到的话，那其实内心是会有某种程度的孤单哦。再加上他当时语言也还不通，没办法跟当地人好好的沟通聊天。不过幸运的是呢，他的轰爸轰妈，也就是他接待家庭的父母，对他很照顾，也非常有耐心 ，very patient。而且啊，在讲话的时候都会特别放慢速度，以确保他有听得懂。加上他后来也加入了当地的合唱团，这些对他在融入当地都有相当大的帮助哦。那在第2年、第3年之后，他就搬到了西岸的西雅图。那在当地呢，他念的是一间 community college， 一间社区大学啊。那除了在那里接触到了世界各地的人以外，他也多认识了各种不同的曲风哦，像是我们常听到的 Chris Brown 嘻哈天王，逐渐深得他的喜爱哦。那也是因为当时那时候他们需要做一些社区服务，也就是所谓的 community service， 他加入了一些 YMCA 啦，或是帮助整个社群的一些需要帮助的小朋友哦。那从那时候开始，他发现哇，看到小朋友脸上的那些笑容，就是一切辛苦都值得。那也就是在这种因缘际会下，在这个时候让他开始觉得，哇，我要在慈善团体，在帮助社会这方面尽一份心力。那各位听众如果有什么留学相关经验的分享，也欢迎在我们西平方的 NG 英文节目底下留言哦。接下来就赶快来听他们的访谈吧。
Yes. So the first year I went to Pennsylvania, it was a Catholic school. There wasn't too many Asians in our high school, so everything was so new to me. I was very shy, but my host parents were super nice. They're always speaking slow English with me when I wasn't like, because sometimes it just feels overwhelmed when people around me are speaking too fast, but they are very patient with me. And I joined choir, which we sang in English too. So that helped. And when I first started, I was just more shy. But the more and more I practiced, I built my confidence through that. Yes.
That's beautiful. So did you live in Pennsylvania then the whole time you were studying?
I lived there for 1 year. And afterwards, I moved to Seattle for my 2nd and 3rd year, which was really fun. Yeah.
Such a cultural difference.
Yes. So my high school at that time was in a community college. And I met people from all over the world. They would expose to me to the culture I didn't know, the ideas, and most importantly, hip-hop at that time. They were playing like Chris Brown and Dr. Dre, Kendrick Lamar. So at that time, I got exposed to hip-hop and I started falling in love with it.
Oh, shout out to Seattle. Yeah, the Seattle hip-hop movement is alive and well.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. So, Mel, you moved from Pennsylvania to Seattle.
Yes.
And you get exposed to such different culture in Seattle. Did that help also inspire your giving nature, all the charity that you love doing now?
Yes, definitely. Thinking back to when I was in the community college, we have a class and it encouraged us to do community service. And I was working with the children from the Boys and Girls Club and YMCA. I realized this giving makes me so much happier than receiving, and seeing the smiles on children's face just makes me feel like, wow, I love this. So I started doing more and more after I come back to Taiwan.
That's beautiful. Yeah, giving can actually give us so much pleasure.
Yes.
So can you share any memorable stories from that time?
那讲了这么多他留学的经验分享之后，现在就要来问问他有没有什么是令人难忘的一些回忆呢？那 Melody 也讲到，他当时有从台湾夜市带了一件 T 恤过去，那这 T 恤在上面写了一个英文字叫做 crack， 那他当时也没有多想，就想他的意思就是裂缝嘛，就是一个 crack。那他当时在美国穿的时候，他的轰爸轰妈看了看，想了想，觉得哎呀，到底要不要跟他讲呢？后来终于说了，那其实这个字有2个不同的意思诶，一个就是我们常听到的 crack， 就是裂开裂缝这样子。那其实它另外一层意思是一种毒品的英文名称哦。那所以从那时候起 ，Melody 就再也不穿那件 T 恤了。所以各位听众，以后我们在夜市如果买衣服，我们还是先查一下字典，了解它是什么意思，以免出糗哦。
Yes, I have one that is still sticking in my head very vividly to these days. So when I first moved to Pennsylvania, I brought a t-shirt that I brought from Taiwan in the Taiwanese night market. And then I wore it at the dinner table while having dinner with my host parents. And they're all looking at my shirt very funnily. And I was like, oh, they think my shirt is cool. And they're like, do you know what crack means? And I said, I don't. Isn't it like, if it's something break, there's crack? And they're like, no, it actually means something else. And I realized like, oh, cracks has two meanings. It can also means the drugs that you take sometimes. So I stopped wearing that shirt afterwards.
Oh, so what did the shirt actually say? Like
it just says crack.
Oh.
Just straight up crack. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Yeah. How many funny night market shirts have I seen?
Oh yeah.
So do you remember any like funny translations or any cultural differences between Chinese and English?
好啦，那接下来我们要来问问 Melody， 她有没有遇过什么有趣的翻译呢？也就是我们曾经讲过的中文直接翻成英文这样子的错误示范哦。那她也讲到，她其实一开始常常会把试试看讲成 try see， 那其实这样子是不对的说法哦。大家有没有记得我们先前在 NG 英文里面提到的正确的说法应该是 let me try， 让我试试，应该是这样子才正确哦。那另外他也提到了，就像中文一样有清音这种比较不发音的字，英文也有哦，只是他当时并不清楚。例如说像药草 herb H-E-R-B， 它的 H 是不发音的，那当时并不晓得，所以他念的是 herb， 让他当时也稍微在后妈面前出了一点小糗。那现在我们就赶快来听听 Melody 她这段有趣的故事吧。
Yeah, I would also sometimes mess it up when I first started learning English with the direct translation. Like, for example, 试试看 in Chinese, direct translation in English would be try see.
Try see, yeah, 试试看.
Yeah, wouldn't make that much sense. So later I learned, I just say, let me try it.
Yeah, so in English, 试试看 means more like, let's try that, or let me try that.
Yeah.
Or you should try that, right?
Yes.
你试试看.
There is something in English that it's different than Chinese, like the silent letters.
Silent letters.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so one time I was telling my host mom back in the States, like, hey, do you want to add some herbs in the dish? She's like, no, it's herbs. I was like, what herbs? Why? Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, the H is silent. Herbs. Herbs, she probably understood, right? But herbs is a better way to say it. So do you have any tips and kind of advice that you could share with our listeners?
那在访谈最后，当然也要问一下 Melody， 她有没有什么建议要分享给学英文的各位呢？那她也讲到，其实当时她一到了这个全英文的环境之后，她对于这个新的语言的这个态度是180度大转变哦，她变得非常的有动力，有这个兴趣要去学习，去认真把这语言学起来，好跟大家沟通。那其中一点，她认为最重要也是她自己有做的这个方法，她会把不会的单字写下来，然后当下马上练习去使用它，去真正的去运用这个字，让它不单单的只是一个写在笔记本上的一个字啊。那这种方法其实是非常有效的哦，大家真的可以尝试去做做看。那另外他也补充到了，其实一般人常常都会在心里对自己很严苛哦，觉得自己这个做的不够好，那个做的怎么样。其实我们要放宽心，让自己去有一个这个正面的心态，正面的态度。因为若是出现这种觉得自己做不好这种心态的话，其实是会阻碍我们前进，阻碍我们进步的哦。所以我们就是要保持一个正面、有自信的心态去学习就对了。
Oh yes, definitely. One thing for me was my attitude towards learning English. Because when I was exposed to an environment that everybody is speaking English, it motivates me to want to learn more and be genuinely interested in the language so I can connect with other people. And also, I would write down the vocabularies that I didn't know what it means and look it up right after so it stays in my head, and I would practice them use it in a sentence right after to make it stick in my mind more.
Great. So to sum up those kind of tips, you want full immersion and writing stuff down.
Yes. And in addition, I want to say that sometimes we judge ourselves so much inside of our head that it's limiting us to be fully, confident on English speaking, or it could be anything skills that you're learning. So just trust in the process. Don't be so hard on yourself and have a positive mindset.
Positive mindset. Yeah, I love that. if you could go back to when you were a younger Mel, is there anything you would share with yourself about language learning?
那接下来在访谈最后，我们也要来问一下 Melody 有没有什么话想要对小时候的自己说呢？那他也讲到，其实人生嘛，就像是一篇故事，总要有高低起伏，这样故事才会精彩，人生才会精彩嘛。那学语言其实就像是人生故事中的一个章节，好或不好都不代表整篇故事，也不代表你的人生是好或不好，都只是人生故事中的一个小部分，一个章节。而人生或是故事也是因为有这些高低起伏的组成，才会显得完美。那我们话不多说，赶快来听听 Melody 解释她这套人生理论吧。
Yes, I'll tell myself that this is just a chapter of your life. It doesn't mean it's the whole story. So when it's the whole story, the ups and downs make it fun and just wonderful. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Life is a story.
Yes.
But sometimes we have bad chapters or good chapters, but it's not the whole story. So how would we say that in Chinese?
一个故事的章节不代表这是整个故事。
Such poetry, such poetry. Yeah. Awesome, Mel. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us. Can you tell everyone where they can find your music and find you to connect with you online?
Oh, yeah. So I'm mostly on Instagram. My Instagram handle name is Miss Melo Moon. You can also find me on Facebook. My Chinese name is夏沐. It's in English, it means bathing in summer.
夏沐, yeah. Bathing in summer.
Yes.
The good vibes.
Yeah.夏沐, Melo Moon. You can also find me the same way on YouTube, typing my English and Chinese name,夏沐, Melo Moon.
All right, Melody. Well, thank you so much for making some time for us today.
Thank you for having me, John.
And we'll talk to you next time.
Alrighty. Bye.
That is our NG Ingwen show for today. We hope everyone enjoyed listening to that. Don't forget to connect with us on Facebook. You can search Shi Ping Fang or NG Ingwen. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
好，那我们今天西平方的节目 NG 英文就到这边告一段落啦，感谢大家的收听。那也欢迎大家上网搜寻西平方的攻其不备课程，或者是呢到我们西平方的官网多读一些有关 NG 英文的专栏文章，看看在 NG 英文里面的专栏有没有哪些是大家可以吸收学起来的一些小 pebble 哦。我们下次见了，拜拜。